Good morning, everybody. This is Yin Yang with Morsels of a Thought number 1263. I am 4 hours later than usual. I'm very sorry. I think that this little streak is over with for trying to get myself back together again after feeling a little under the weather. Didn't feel too good a few days earlier and just kind of threw myself off my schedule. So today we are talking about Marcus Aurelius and Stoics. And this little cat wants to join in the fun. How are you? This is little Fira. She will come to me when I call her. All my cats will come to me when I call them except for Dea. So, except for Dea. Yes, they will. Yes, they will. Okay, I'm going to put you down here, and I'm going to pick up my paper, and okay, Fira, we got you, sit here, sit still. Don't mess with the tripod. Don't mess with the tripod. Okay, so she chews on cardboard boxes. They love cardboard boxes, which I have plenty of. And let me see if this light is better here. No, it's not. Oh, gosh, don't do that, little girl. All right. So my point is to inspire you to have a great day, as I try to do every morning at 5:10 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time. And I try to entertain you a little bit. I try to impart some morsels of a thought for some real wisdom, because as a fortune cookie once told me, wisdom is knowing the right thing to do, and then virtue is the actual doing of it. And if we can make the world a wiser place, maybe we can also have the power to make the world a more virtuous place. Now, having the power isn't the same as doing it. So virtue is the doing of it. So here we go. Stoic Rule 1. Accept what you can and can't control. Epictetus says, there is only one way to happiness, and that is to cease to worry about things which are beyond the power of our will. He also says, the chief task in life is simply this, to identify and separate matters so that I can say clearly to myself which are externals and not under my control, and which have to do with the choices I actually control. Where then do I look for good and evil? Not to uncontrollable externals, but within myself to the choices that are my own. Now, these guys really did write in complex sentences. As a matter of fact, they really did. They really did. So anyway, let me hold this one so I can see it better over there. And here we go. Epictetus also said, there are things that are within our power and things that fall outside our power. Within our power are our own experiences, aims, desires, dislikes, in some our own thoughts and actions. Outside our power are our physical characteristics, the class into which we were born, our reputation in the eyes of others, and honors and offices that may be bestowed on us. Working within our sphere of control, we are naturally free, independent, and strong. But beyond that sphere, we are weak, limited, and dependent. If you pin your hopes on things outside your control, taking upon yourself things which rightfully belong to others, you are liable to stumble, fall, suffer, and blame both gods and men. Good morning, John Clark. But if you focus your attention only on what is truly your own concern and leave to others what concerns them, then you will be in charge of your interior life. No one will be able to harm or hinder you. You will blame no one and have no enemies. If you wish to have peace and contentment, release your attachment to all things outside your control. This is the path of freedom and happiness. If you want not just peace and contentment, but power and wealth too, you may forfeit the former in seeking the latter and will lose your freedom and happiness along the way. So that was Stoic Rule 1. I'm going to just go over a little bit of Stoic Rules 2 through 5. I'm not going to read all the quotes that go with it, but this is from, oh gosh, what page is it from? Oh, goodness gracious. I don't know who, but it was, anyway. So, Stoic Rule number 2, accept fate. Nietzsche once wrote, my formula for human greatness is amor fati, that one wants nothing to be different, not in the future, not in the past, not for all eternity, not only to endure what is necessary, still less to conceal it. All idealism is falseness in the face of necessity, but love it. Anyway, so this was fighting fate, tooth and nail, causing ourselves suffering. Okay, now Stoic Rule 3, accept death. Okay, Marcus Aurelius said, you could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think. So it's like saying, live like you have no tomorrow, but even more so, like you could leave life right now. Goodness gracious. So Stoic Rule number 4, accept that your happiness is your responsibility. Eleanor Roosevelt says, in the long run, we shape our lives and we shape ourselves. The process never ends until we die, and the choices we make are ultimately our own responsibility. And Epictetus said, if you want something good, get it from yourself. Okay, so Stoic Rule 5. Accept that life is change. Marcus Aurelius said, frightened of change? But what can exist without it? What's closer to nature's heart? Can you take a hot bath and leave the firewood as it was? Eat food without transforming it? Can any vital process take place without something being changed? Can't you see? It's just the same with you, and just as vital to nature. And then he says, accept death in a cheerful spirit as nothing but the dissolution of the elements from which each living thing is composed. If it doesn't hurt the individual elements to change continually into one another, why are people afraid of all of them changing and separating? It's a natural thing, and nothing natural is evil. Interesting. So, anyway. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh, I have an allergy. Oh, golly, I cannot stop myself from scratching my face. Okay, so we made it here. We are here. It is now currently 9:18 a.m. I hope you have had a great morning. I hope I get here tomorrow morning on time as usual. The par usual would be 5:10 a.m. my time, which is Pacific Daylight Time. And I hope you have a good day. And John Clark, thank you for coming, sir. Okay. Old Kinderhack.